Hello everyone, and welcome to the do-it-yourself texture board for toddlers under $20. So here's all the stuff that I'm going to use, and I got all of the stuff at the Dollar Tree. I only spent $19. So you are going to need obviously a poster board. I got this one also at the Dollar Tree. It's the one that has the 3 sides on it. You're going to need some duct tape, which I also bought with my budget, and I already got this. It's like a mini glue gun that already came with 4 of these. I got them at Walmart for like $3-4. So I'm going to be using all of these. This doesn't necessarily have a texture. It's a little bit, well, it has a slight texture. It's slightly rough, but I also got it for the colors. And I'm going to be decorating it with this. I got a mirror. I got one of these handheld brushes. Be sure to go to the aisle where they have the cleaning supplies to get this, and to get this, I got us a mirror. It is the end of July, so they still have these. If you want to save some money, you can go right after the seasons are done to make sure that you get a lot of stuff on sale, 2 for 1, 3 for 1, even 4 for 1 sometimes. And I got this little puzzle alphabet because I'm going to be putting her name right across the top of the board. I got these little clear pipes. I got 2 of them because these are like glitter-like, and then these are the traditional. I was able to get some buttons. Look at that. They have different colors too. I got subtle colors, but they also have like black and brown and gray. Look at this. And then I also went to the kids area to get this cold pack. I like it because if you look closely, it has like little gel balls in it. They're really fun for texture. And then this, I'm going to cut up. So I'm going to be cutting it in little pieces and scattering it throughout this board. Now I'm going to get a bowl because I want to carve out circles. You don't have to get one of these bowls, but I want to make it as even as possible. I'm going to make circles, and I'm going to, with my hand, freestyle, I'm going to make a star that I'm going to cut out, a heart, and I'm just going to put it along the other side. As you can see, this is the kind of board that flips like this. So this is where I'm going to be cutting it, right over here. I'm going to be using one of these bowls. You can get them anywhere. And I'm just going to put a few throughout the sides of the boards. And then, like I said, for the rest of them, I'm just going to get my pen, and I'm going to make a heart. I'm going to make a star, and then very carefully, I'm going to use just a knife, just one of these, and I'm going to cut it out. So as you can see, here's the board. Right here on the side, like I said, I put the circles. Right here in the middle, I put a big star right in the center. It looked like if I didn't make it quite even enough, so I just put it on the outside to make it even. You're not going to be able to tell because you're going to be cutting it out. And this is where I'm going to be putting my mirror, right in the center of the poster. This is my first time doing this, guys, so you know, I'm going to see how this comes out, and if it comes out nice, you can see that anyone can do it. I'm not that crafty. I'm just using my imagination. So this here is a heart. Again, it was a little bit uneven, so I just kind of evened it out on the outside. So I already cut out one, and how I did it was by stabbing my knife into the side right over here, and you're just going to work your way up and down. I'm going to try to, just like that. You're just going to work your way up and down like that, very slowly. Please take your time. You don't want to cut through this side, and you don't want to cut your fingers either. Make sure you work outskirts. Don't work your way in where your body is. We want to work outskirts. Okay. So here I cut 2. Here's my daughter. It's for her. If you have kids that are older, obviously she's too young to be helping me right now, but if you have actual, you know, if you have your little toddlers, you can have them help you pick these out. I know she did help me when I went to the Dollar Tree, and she felt the textures, and I saw which ones she really liked, which colors that she really liked, and that's how she was helping me. But if you have if you have your toddler, you can have them help you, not with the cutting process, but you can have them not only help you pick the stuff that you're going to use, but also give them to you and help you with the tape, not the hot glue gun. But you can definitely have your kids help you with this project. And if you'd like, you can do what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a very nice picture at the end. I'm going to take a picture of her seeing it for the first time and playing with it. And I also have the receipt, and I'm going to put it inside of her baby book. The best way she can help me right now is by doing what she did, by helping me see which colors and which textures affected her more, which she liked more, and by sitting as still and perfect as she usually does. Let me see. So she can touch it, play with it, make sure that if they are this young, you watch them at all times. She is right next to me as I work on this project. So here's the finishing product. There's my heart, my star in the center of my texture board, and then my 2 circles that I measured using just your standard bowl. And then these here are the hulas, the little hula necklaces that I got scissors and cut. Just like that. Okay, now for my mirror, I accidentally cut the star a little bit too big. So as you can see, everything else measures just fine. On each corner you have a mirror, but right over here, it's a little bit too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my fake flowers that I got, again, at the dollar store, right in the area. And I'm just going to put it right on the top, right in the top of the star, just like that. So it's going to be really easy to cover your mistakes by using all of this great stuff that we got. And I just got all of my Hawaiian necklaces, and the ones that I did cut, I separated. See, like this one and this one, or you don't have to cut them at all if you don't want this little mess right here. I'm covering the heart completely, and I'm going to be using duct tape. And I'm now in the back of the board. I'm now in the back of the board, so that in the front of the board you don't see this mess. Okay, so I just finished getting all of my hulas, and I'm sorry about this. This was a mistake. It got stuck. The duct tape that I'm using is very sticky, and if I take this off, it's going to rip, so don't mind this. So you're just going to tape it really securely on the bottom. Don't worry about it looking messy, because this is the back of the board. The babies aren't going to see the back of the board, nor are they going to be able to touch it. So I got it very secure here on the bottom, very secure here on the top, and if you want to flip it over to see how it looks, this is how the heart is going to look. Really, really pretty. Really colorful. She's going to love it. So I'm just going to keep doing that with all of my things. I think for these circles, I'm going to be using these. For the top circle and for the bottom circle, I'm going to be using these. And I'm going to be using the same process by using my duct tape. I'm not using my glue gun yet. She's staring at this. She's super excited. Now these are all going to come together. The colors are going to be together. Make sure that you separate them. See, so I'm getting a little bit of green. I'm going to put it over here next to the purple. I'm going to get a little bit of the yellow and put it right next to the orange. Scatter it around. Don't just take them out and place them on top like that. I mean, you could if you want to, but I find it's more festive, more fun, more colorful if you were to take your time and separate them. You could even just kind of toss it around if you'd like before you place them. So I'm going to be doing some vertically, like this. And then the ones here on top, I'm going to do this way. So she'll be able to feel textures this way, up and down, and then the same over here on this side. Now here's the back of the texture board. This is where the heart was. This is where the mirror was. As you can see from the pictures, I glue gunned all of the sides, just like that. And then I put it right on top of my my little star that I carved out right here. As you can see, the tip of the star, I accidentally cut it way too big, but that's not going to be a problem because, like I said, at the Dollar Tree, I got these. You can get any different types of fake flowers there. And I'm just going to, on the opposite side, I'm going to glue it. So you're not going to be able to see it. It's going to be right on top of the star, kind of like that. Okay, and then this right here are the circles. I did one circle with these little straws vertically and another one with it horizontally. And then now I'm going to turn the board over. Hey guys, so really quick, when I flipped over this texture board, this got kind of wobbly and it almost fell because I don't think that the glue was completely dry when I flipped it over. So I added some more glue, and just to be safe, guys, add some duct tape along with the glue just to be safe. You can never be too safe when it comes to your children. So just put the Krazy Glue, and then while you let it dry, just kind of put some duct tape all around. Again, don't worry, they're not going to see the back of the board. And it's just for for some extra safety to make sure it's extra secure, okay? Okay, so as you can see, I got the flower and I glued it already. It's stuck on pretty well. So what I did is I just flipped over the flower, I took it off of this fake stem, and I put Krazy Glue along here. This does flip over like this, is very flexible. So then I just kind of pin it down and I stuck it onto the board and it stuck almost immediately. But you know what? I really like the way this looks. And so what I'm going to do is, because coincidentally I got one little bouquet that had 5 fake flowers on it, it's perfect, so I could put it on each corner of the star. So I think I'm going to end up doing that. So now it won't look like a mistake, it'll look like I did it on purpose, and it'll look really pretty. So I'm just going to, again, get my Krazy Glue, and I'm going to put it all alongside of here, and I'm just going to attach it and glue it. I'm going to make it stick onto the board. Now I got this little cleaning thing, I have no idea what it is, and I just snapped it. I broke it off. And I'm going to Krazy Glue this side, the back of it, because it has these little fun things. She really liked this. There was different colors and she really liked the blue one. This is the first one that she got. And so I will be adding Krazy Glue on this side and on this side, because I did notice that there are little sticks holding it together. Now when it comes to this, guys, if you can't find this cold pack, you can use this, put it inside of a zippy bag and add some conditioner to it, and it will create the exact same idea, same texture. Now I'm going to be using my Krazy Glue to add the remaining things. Also be sure that, so that you don't make any mistakes, you just kind of place everything on top of your board so you can see how it's going to look. You can kind of start moving things around if you don't like it, and that way you can see how it would look like if it would be finished when you would add the Krazy Glue, besides adding the Krazy Glue and randomly adding everything everywhere. You want to be able to have a little bit of flexibility with your imagination and move things around the way you would like. And once you do that, that's when you can add the Krazy Glue and really like your finished product without having to, you know, wish that you had moved things separately and peel it apart and have the cardboard rip, and it would just be a bigger mess. So I had an empty space up here, so I decided to get like one of the leftover toilet paper cardboard things, and I just cut my Ipsy bag and I cut it and I just glue gunned it like that. And now I'm just going to glue gun the back, and I'm going to put it right there. So this here is the final texture board. This is what it looks like. It's so beautiful. It's colorful, it's personal, it's meaningful, because you can make it for your kid, and if you'd like, you can even give it away as a gift. You know, just secure the backing and make it as a gift and give it to someone really special. See that? And then remember, this here is the mirror. Everything is glue gunned. Like I said, make sure that you put everything down first, make sure that you like where everything is, and then you can take your glue gun and make it permanent by pasting it. So this here is my finalized texture board, and it only cost $19. I got all of my stuff at the Dollar Tree. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give a like, leave a comment. That's from the hula. And let me know what you think. If you'd like, I can make some more, and I can even make some that are based on like cartoons or something like that. See that? I'll just get a close-up a little bit so you can see everything personal. I used a glue gun for everything here in the front. I love how I made the buttons too. Okay, and then I put my daughter's name right here on the top. And if you have leftovers like I do, don't throw them away. Keep them. You can make some more texture boards. Rough texture, soft texture. There we go. Thank you for watching.